Steph Tasmic, and today we are carving some pumpkins because Halloween is like 2 days away. So today we're going to be carving with these lovely ladies of Arendelle. So we have Jordan and we have Riley, and we are going to carve some pumpkins, and we're also going to be answering some of your questions that some of you guys asked about the Disney College program. So, without further ado, on with the show.
That was really cute. That was really cute. That was really cute.
I'm like, wait.
Oh no! Do you want to do it again?
That's better. We don't quite yet know what we're kind of getting into, so we're just gonna figure it out. Riley's already on go.
Oh.
Is it easy?
I mean, yeah. Can you like cut it out from the bottom, or do you have to?
You gotta cut it out the top.
You have to cut it from the top?
I mean, it just won't sit correctly if you cut out the bottom.
Oh, okay. There's something in my eye.
So, let's start with some questions that you guys have asked us. Now, actually, we're gonna wait till Jordan gets back. She went to go...
Forget, it was my eyelash, but I got it out.
Question number 1 is going to be... Yo.
That's like a good question.
I didn't plug in the mic. That audio is gonna be trash.
Go plug in the mic.
We're gonna plug in the mic. Alright, so my camera died, but we're back. We have a backup battery. That's why we always carry 2. So my role in Walt Disney World is that I work at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge merchandise. And I'm still a part of the Disney College program until January. In hopes of going part-time full-time, I hope to get Tron or entertainment. Moving on. With it being the fall season and, you know, I'm probably the only one here that likes scary stuff because I don't think Jordan's into like haunted houses and all that stuff. I've been spending my October going to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal because, in my opinion, Universal is only better during Halloween. That's it. It's probably why I picked Horror Nights over Mickey's Not So Scary, which I still have never done. But I love you, Mickey. Can I use my hands?
Yeah, use my hand. Yeah.
Ew.
I got all the seeds out.
I can't get the little strings out of here.
I mean, the strings are kind of just there.
So Riley already has the best one.
No, I don't.
You're shaving yours?
Yeah.
Next question. What's one thing that you guys wish that you guys knew before you guys started working for Disney? Or like before you guys just did the college program?
I wish I knew how many hours I was actually going to be working.
That's true. A lot. See, with Disney, the college program, you get a lot of hours. And part-time, full-time people do not get a lot of hours, which is kind of backwards. But in my opinion, I mean, we have to pay rent, so like somebody has to be bringing it. So.
Well, they also pay us a small, like a lower wage, so it's easier for them to like. Yeah. Overschedule us because like part-time, full-time have like set hours that they do. Hours
is something that's like not mentioned to you because when you start, like especially in the Disney College program, you're gonna be working like 50 hours a week. I think I explained this in another video. Like the hours are like they're a lot, which is why I've grown to love my job because if you don't like where you work or if you don't grow to love it, you're not gonna have the best time here.
That's most people's problem coming in here is they don't understand how many hours they work and they fixate on the fact that they hate their job.
Yeah.
But like if you just love your job, it's really not bad. I also don't think people like realize that it is a job first.
Yeah.
A lot of people come here and they're like, oh my god, like we're gonna have like free admission at the parks. It's gonna be so much fun, like in our free time to like explore and everything. But like you are here to work and the fun is extra.
Yeah, because I definitely learned that very quickly. Because everyone that comes here is like, life could be a dream, but it has its moments when it. Don't get me wrong, it's so much fun. But then there's those moments where like you actually have to work, and I feel like that's what becomes challenging. So like my advice is just that if you decide to do the Disney College program, just keep in mind that like you cannot have a lazy mentality and you cannot like be in that zone where you think that you're just going to go to the parks and do what you want every day. Like, it doesn't work like that. I've grown to love my job, like, just because of how long, like, how much I'm there and the people that I'm, like, surrounded with. They're all, like, full of positivity. We try to have a lot of fun. We make our day, like, fun. So that's what makes me want to keep coming back every day. And this is coming from people that work in, like, 3 different areas of Disney. Jordan used to be a park creator for Hollywood Studios.
And I actually, my hours were really good. I was lucky enough, I got scheduled about 30 to 32 hours a week. So I would have like 5 days of like 6-hour shifts. And that worked for me because I actually am lucky enough to live off property. So I'm not paying the Flamingo rent. So like I get to keep the full of my paycheck versus a lot of people could be working 40, 50 hours and then minus the rent, they end up making about the same of what I was with less hours. So you have to like keep in mind that, and there's different like tiers to the rents as well. So like a single room is obviously going to cost you more, as well as like your own bathroom.
Sucks.
The good thing is though, is that the CP housing, which is Flamingo's Crossings, rent comes directly out of your paycheck. So you don't have to worry about paying that. It just comes out of your paycheck every week.
It has its perks of being like a CP sometimes, but like that's probably the only thing that sucks for me is that like I don't see most of my paychecks. So everyone that thinks that we're rich working for Disney, we are not. Like the hourly cast members don't like make that much money unless they like work their butts off like all week. Other than that, like I genuinely enjoyed my job. Like I think that I'm actually happy here. I used to work for like Six Flags and Sesame Place, Legoland. I feel like Disney is probably the only place where I genuinely feel happy. So I'm never leaving.
Kind of on a happier note, one thing I think I would have wanted to do before my program is actually make like a list of things that I want to do, like a bucket list or something, because I was so focused on making sure that I was going to work and that I was still kind of having fun in the parks and like balancing that. But now that my like program is over, I'm looking back and being like, oh, like I haven't even done like 4 parks in one day, or like I didn't go resort hopping a whole bunch. There's a ton of resorts that I've never stepped foot on that I kind of wish I like would have done when like the initial excitement of like starting the program was. So I definitely would like make a list of like things that I want to do, so I actually like have plans on those days, because then there were some days where like I wouldn't have work and I would just like take the entire day to myself and like not enjoy the perks. And now I'm like, oh, like I feel like I kind of wasted. I mean, like it's good to take days to yourself, but I took a lot of those days.
That's something that I probably should have done as well. I've done 4 parks in one day, but it just wasn't during my college program. It was like with a couple of my friends from home. We flew down here one day and we did all 4 parks in one day. That was the most stressful day of my life. But I feel like living here, it should be more easier.
Yeah, as much as I love Disney, I wish I would have taken more time to explore Orlando, see what the city's like.
Like that one time we went thrift shopping.
Yeah.
It was actually fun.
More days like that where like you kind of get out of the Disney bubble, because you spend so much time in the Disney bubble. See what Orlando and Florida's like, and go down to Tampa or Miami or something.
Rilie actually like introduced me to thrift shopping. It was something I never saw myself doing as an adult. Like my mom, she would do it like every like once in a while, but it was one of those things where like I was just like, I'm never going thrift shopping. It's just not my forte. But then I met Rilie and I was like, this is actually fun. It was something that like I just thought was really, really cool, especially because we went like maybe like an hour away.
Yeah.
We went very far to go thrift shopping, but I actually like enjoy doing it. We found a lot of nice things. I'll have to do a haul later at the time me and Rilie went thrift shopping. Moving on to another question.
What's your favorite memory of the DCP?
That's actually one of them. Okay. Favorite memories of the DCP. So, previously in a video, I've said what my favorite memory was, but I think it's starting to change. Like, the longer I'm here, like, my favorite memories are just going to change. My favorite one, where we were all in Magic Kingdom, and we didn't know that they were going to play Enchantment because it was raining so hard, and said that the show was canceled. And then as we were leaving, they were like, oh, we're doing Enchantment. And it started pouring while they were doing Enchantment. And we were just like dancing in the rain. It was like a really big ice cream.
Tell me why that was literally my favorite memory as well.
That was the day that you guys came to visit me at work for the first time. And I texted you and I was like, do not leave. Enchantment is not canceled.
And I was like, are you kidding me right now?
You guys were like, the park is empty. It's getting canceled. I'm like,
it was really
it's not.
Yeah,
it's
it was really
cool
because when we got that text, we were like, oh my god. So we ran to the castle. I think we were like almost to Casey's Corner, like almost to Main Street. And then we like booked it back to the castle, and we got literally like right in front, like the closest that you can get to that wall, like the stage.
Yeah.
And it was really cool because as soon as the music started, like as soon as not even the projections hadn't even come on yet, like as soon as the music started, it started sprinkling.
Yeah.
And as soon as projections came on, it started pouring. Such a great time.
Yeah. Why did you leave during Enchantment in the Rain? It was actually fun. I feel like if it was Happily Ever After, I would sob.
Happily Ever After's coming back.
Well, the song's coming back. It's gonna be a new show.
This is the third time they've changed Enchantment.
The third?
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah.
I haven't seen the new intro, but I didn't know they changed it like a third time.
You didn't see the new intro? You gotta see it.
No, yeah, with Walt. I only saw it in the message that you guys sent in group chat. I haven't seen it like in person yet.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie. In person, it's really cool. You're in front of the castle.
Yeah.
When you're walking through the park, it's really creepy hearing that it's a small world part.
Yeah.
When you're walking through an empty, dark park.
That's true.
That's scary.
I feel the vibe, yeah. Since you took one of my favorite memory, I think another one was when we went to Epcot and we were like right in front of like the Figment ride, the Figgy.
Oh yeah.
And they have like little like waterfalls, like not waterfalls, but like water fountains, so like the water shoots from like different places. And I remember us just being like, let's go stand where the water shoots. So we just like, we watched the water like jump from place to place to place, and then we stood like in the middle of the fountains, and we just like stood there and like let the water hit us. And by the end of it, we were soaked. And everyone was like, what are these crazy kids doing?
And it's funny because we didn't even plan to like get wet that day. I saw a TikToker doing this. They were like airbending with the water as it was like, they were like choreographing with the water. So like as it was shooting across, like people would take their hands and pretend that they were like airbending with the water.
Yeah, it's near the Figment ride, but it's like closer to where the Pixar shorts are.
Riley, what about you? I don't know, because it sucks. It's like, I feel like I'm the only one in the friend group that works like a complete opposite schedule as you guys, so I don't have as many memories. Other than sleeping at, literally living at George's house.
I know, like, for like months on end.
Something about her pumpkin. This is actually like, kind of cool. It's like it's starting to look like Jackson. Just a little bit.
I'm gonna say, as much of a wreck it was, our first night all going to Frogs together.
That was a night to remember.
It was a terrible night, but like it was a good memory.
So if you guys ever come down to Florida, go to Frogs one time. And that's it.
It's
Senor Frogs.
Senor Frogs. And on Tuesdays.
I don't recommend.
So it's Senor Frogs on Tuesdays. If you show your blue ID, you get in free. Everyone calls it CP night, even though like it's like any cast member. All the CPs go, and it's just like a bar. It's like a bar, and then there's like a dance floor and everything. It's a restaurant that turns into like
a Mexican restaurant.
Yes.
And at like 10:30, they take all the tables and chairs out of the restaurant, and it turns into a club.
Yeah.
It is a Mexican restaurant.
It is, yes. It is a restaurant, and then everyone just goes and has like a good time. And it can be like very messy, because you have just like all these college kids just like drinking and dancing. But it's a fun time.
We had a time in Frogs.
And it's 18 plus too. So they'll like check your IDs and everything. So
no
you can
kids.
go. Yeah, so you can go if you're under 21. Unlike Jelly Rolls, which is
I still can't get in there.
Yeah, Jelly Rolls is a dueling piano bar at the Boardwalk Resort. That one is 21 plus, but on Sundays with your blue ID you get in free, and that one is just like such a vibe because they like play just like a bunch of music. It's two pianos, and then they will just like play music all night, and it's actually really fun.
See, that's my kind of vibes. I feel like Frogs is for those kids that are like very not grown up yet. Because some of our leaders actually go to Frogs. It's fun. I mean, not Frogs. They go to Jelly Rolls. Mm-hmm. So I'll probably see some of them whenever. I have 3 more months until I'm 21. So yeah, I think I have some plans. I'm not gonna spoil them, but I have a lot of plans for my 21st birthday. So stay tuned. We're gonna have a lot of fun. It'll be my first birthday in Disney.
Sagittarius, listen, baby.
Oh my god.
When's your birthday?
November 7th.
We got another Sagittarius.
Nope, I'm a Scorpio.
Oh yeah.
Time has gone by so fast. I feel like I'm making progress though. Like I feel good like every section that I'm like getting past.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't remember that first night at Frogs.
You don't?
Oh no, I don't remember anything that happened. I just remember the first time, like I remember walking in there, and I remember like waking up the next morning.
But the thing is that like I don't remember.
I remember it.
Like I don't remember what happened.
Threw up and I gave you my shirt.
I thought that was like night like 3 or 4, or was it night 1?
I think that was night 1.
Maybe.
They all blur together. The first
Week, I remember like being super embarrassed that I had thrown up. I hated the fact that I was like super drunk.
All right, last question. It's kind of like 3 questions in one.
Mine and Jordan's eating at every single restaurant, every single place that you can purchase food on Disney property.
Like quick service, all the sit-down restaurants, all of the like stands, all the resorts as well.
Disney Springs.
It's not fair. I don't want to do that. It's too late for me. I'm probably not gonna ever get that done.
You say that.
We only have like
Jordan.
I think we have like 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And we came up with this idea months ago.
You're welcome to join us for a couple restaurants.
Yeah.
I will. I'll just join you guys for the rest of the week. You guys have done.
Oh my god. So when my family was in town, I got us a reservation for breakfast at Cinderella's Royal Table.
And then they didn't go.
No,
Why?
No. And then the parks closed that day for the hurricane.
No.
They didn't charge you any cancellation fees.
And that's one place I really want to go. I just feel like I've never gotten lucky to get a reservation. And when I do, I will be there every single day that it's open.
I don't know.
Definitely for me, definitely 4 parks one day because I haven't done it yet.
Guys, I'm done. I'm not doing the mouth. It's too much work. My hand hurts.
I'm just about done.
I'm nowhere close to being done. Here's the thing. I have a vision, and I am halfway there.
It's okay.
I have to clean up the edges, and then I can actually like do the thing that I was going to do.
Do you want to see my eyes?
Oh, that's really cute. I like that.
Oh, it's just actually really, really cool. So I'm probably going to show mine in just a sec.
But I quit.
She has better things to do. You know what? I'm going to carve your mouth for you because I'm practically done. I'm going to finish Riley's for her. She drew the blueprint and I'm going to see it through for her.
You better figure something out better for this mouth because it looks a little wonky on this side. This side looks good. This side looks wonky.
I like it. Did I do a good job of checks?
I think so.
I love it.
Alright guys, we're switching over to the phones. So here's our finished product of our pumpkins. And I feel like right now Jordan has the best.
Here we go.
So we have finished the pumpkins. Riley has done an amazing job.
It's a little dirty.
It's really cool. It's alright. It's adds a little flavor. And then this is my attempt of Jack Skellington. I tried.
So mine, if you can't see, it is a pumpkin on a pumpkin.
See, she's so smart. Like, she's so creative. And then it says boo. Should we name our pumpkins?
Mine is Gustavo.
Love it.
Twid.
Who?
Twid.
Twid?
Twid.
I like it. I think mine is going to be named Jake.
I like it.
Jake.
Skellington.
Yeah, Jake. Jake Skellington. I hope that you guys enjoyed the vlog today. My camera died a few times, so this is probably going to be the last of the vlog, but we have a finished product and I actually love it. So without further ado, that is the rest of our vlog. I'm going to continue to upload on my channel more often. Stay tuned for Vlogmas also, so we'll get to you guys soon. Bye.